And just like that, it is checkout day.
Yeah.
So sad.
It's a sad time, but it's also like, there's also a lot of comfort now we're getting home and getting him back to his routine.
Right.
But we're going to miss Disney. We always miss Disney, no matter what. And this is, honestly, I think this is the best resort for a family like ours. Mm-hmm. But its own separate space. We can always just chill out after everything's all done.
Yeah.
He gets to hit things like this and make music. It's so great.
Let's just take one more look outside. Oh, this was so nice. And you know, it's funny, we were just saying, it never fails. No matter how long you're here, you never have enough time to do everything. I thought for sure Caleb and I were going to be hitting up this pool like at least 3 or 4 times. We did it once. And I'm just taking one last look at everything. So real quick, I thought this is funny. There's Bull and Bear, delicious. And then out in the distance, you can see Expedition Everest. Can you kind of see it over there? You got the Tower of Terror. There's the Swan and Dolphin. And then right there, that's the Signia by Hilton. That's the Wyndham. You can barely make it out over there, but that's the Riviera. And then of course, there's Spaceship Earth. What a view, right? So as we mentioned, it is our last day. We just checked out of the hotel, but we still have a few more hours. We're actually gonna do a little park hopping today. So I think first up is Magic Kingdom, and then we'll see where the day takes us. Little man has been asking to go on the monorail. So we are here at the Grand Floridian. The monorail is showing up, and we're gonna ride that to Magic Kingdom today. Are you excited?
Yeah.
So we are now on Main Street, and we're gonna go check out the Main Street Cinema. We haven't seen anything of the Vault collection, so let's go check it out. This is so cute. I love anything vintage. That's pretty awesome. And it looks like here we've got remember when they had ashtrays everywhere? And then we got some salt and pepper shakers. Those are really cute. This looks like something you'd see in grandma's house. This little bell here. This is super cute, this Minnie Mouse plush, and I love the packaging for it. I love the dress she's wearing, super vintage. But again, it's one of those things, it's like, first of all, how am I gonna get it home? And then second of all, what am I really gonna do with it? And of course, it's not just limited to Minnie, they have a Mickey one. This is so cool. How much is this? Oh, but it is $50. I guess they're really taking this 50th anniversary seriously. So one thing I have noticed about this shop while being in here, it looks like the display is duplicated on either side. So kind of helps you out a little bit. All right, so it didn't look like we found anything in there that was for us.
I mean, it's typically right up your alley. You love vintage things, right?
I do.
But we're not really into vintage apparel. We're more into collectibles, figurines, those kind of things that will last longer than a t-shirt would, so.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're popping into the Emporium. Look at this tracksuit. I think I could pull this off. What do you think?
In case you didn't know, I love Nike branded Disney stuff.
Yeah. I feel like you were just talking about this, a Nike dry fit.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you were saying a mask, but this is a hat.
Yeah, a mask, but still here's the deal. I don't like the firm tops like this. I like the low profile ones.
Uh-huh.
And plus this is a bit loud, but I do like that it's Nike, so. Yeah. I'll probably pass on this one, but also they didn't bother steaming any of these shirts. Look at this.
It's very wrinkled.
It's very chiffon-esque.
All right, we had to duck out of there. There was just too many people in the Emporium right now, which to me was crazy because it's only 12:40. So I think these are our final moments here in Magic Kingdom. I think we're gonna head to Hollywood Studios next.
So yeah, it was very busy and chaotic in the Emporium, so much so that Caleb and I just had to leave.
Right, yeah.
But as we leave, of course, the marching band is ushering our exit. It's so great, right?
But I was gonna say, we tried to go into the Emporium last night, which that's always the worst time to go into the Emporium because it's so busy. I thought for sure this time in the afternoon would be fine.
It's as chaotic
the
as
50th crowds are here.
Yes, yes.
All right, well, I think we're gonna head to Hollywood Studios now.
We're very distracted with this marching band, I'm sorry.
All right, we are trying something new out. We are trying out the Grand Floridian Walkway.
Yeah, which the signage is not very clear.
Yeah, we were like, what?
So right now we're on a boat launch walkway.
Oh,
here
okay,
it is.
this is the signage we needed. Here we go.
Secret.
Walkway to Grand Floridian Resort and Spa.
Super secret. So the security guy, because we had to ask direction. I feel so bad asking for direction because we should know. We should. But he's like, yeah, just stick to the right, you'll be fine, and it's an enjoyable walk. You guys will love it. I'm like, yeah, well, you're underneath shade with a fan on you, so we'll see.
It is 88 degrees, so we will see.
Yes.
And there it is, the Grand Floridian. I have to say, I get so frustrated with this camera sometimes because it looks close, but on the viewfinder, it looks so far away. I have to say, because this is the first time we've done this walkway, it's really nice. It's nicely paved. There's lighting all around, and there's some benches if you get a little too tired, I guess.
It's peaceful. I
Yeah.
like it. I don't know if it's shorter between Magic Kingdom to Grand Floridian versus the Contemporary. It seems a bit longer, but I don't know. We'll see. Especially after a chaotic experience right now at the Emporium, it's nice to have these like moments where you're just completely on your own.
Yeah.
No one's around you. You can literally just relax and kind of take in the view. So I kind of like this walkway. I do. I have to admit that.
Yeah, me too. It's definitely much calmer than the walkway from Magic Kingdom to the Contemporary, so that's nice.
Yeah, you don't have to contest with like the vehicle noises of the buses there.
Yeah.
And crosswalks across a crazy busy street. So it's far more relaxing over here. Okay, I like it.
And there goes the monorail. I love this.
The 50th one.
Yeah.
Looks
so
like
this
they ran out of 50 vinyl.
Yeah, there's the 50th monorail, but they only applied the what do you call that? Like the
wrap.
The wrap
to the front and the back.
And yeah, it's kind of awkward.
Yeah, I don't really like it. I'm not a fan.
Okay, I had to stop for a second. So this is the little waterway that goes out into Seven Seas Lagoon. You can see we're on a bridge here. That is the water pageant floats. But like I was telling Steve, whoa, look. And I don't know if it's gonna show up on camera, but straight ahead, you can totally see the Maleficent dragon from the Festival of Fantasy Parade.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Right? Yeah, the one that breathes fire.
I guess it's just hanging out here, just out and about.
Well, I think Walt Disney World has a bad reputation for just letting their floats sit out, right? So
I've heard that before, yes.
I hope they're protecting this one because that is the best float
that is
of the
an
parade.
Awesome float. Yeah. But yeah, again, I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but I'm like 95% sure that's what that is. Yeah. And just a reminder, be careful because in the Seven Seas Lagoon, you don't know what's out there. So they have a danger sign here to watch out for alligators and snakes in the area. Yeah.
Yeah, we're in Florida. If you see water, there's probably something bad in there that might hurt you.
Yeah, and we don't want to make light of anything because I'm sure we all remember that story of the child who was attacked by an alligator. What was really bizarre though for us, that happened while we were here. Yeah. We were staying at the Grand Floridian. We were here with my nephew, Gavin. And literally like 2 nights before that, we told him, hey, stay away from the water because there's alligators out there. Yeah. And he didn't believe us. And so it kind of became a thing for us on that trip. So, but yeah, we just kind of made it an issue for him. And then 2 days later, that news broke of what was going on. And we were just like, holy moly.
Devastating stuff.
So please be careful with your little ones.
Yeah.
All right, so I think this is our last bridge. We are almost there. We're almost at the Grand Floridian. I definitely think this is longer than going to
a longer track.
the Contemporary. But it was nice, relaxing, peaceful.
It is. So it's a nice little, again, rest away from the chaos.
Yeah. So. And like I've mentioned throughout this whole trip, if you're walking with Steve, you might as well record your outdoor walk because you're burning calories.
Oh, whatever.
We're going so fast.
Yes, we only have so many hours left in this trip. Let's maximize. We could rest on the plane. I had to pop into Gasparilla real quick since we were right here because I was so excited about this. These are some Hocus Pocus themed cupcakes. It looks like there's 3 little chocolate cupcakes with different colored frosting on top. I have to admit, they're not as cute as I saw online. So I'm glad I was able to look at it. This is so cute. It looks like it's a whoopie pie made by Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. You got the stitching there. That looks really cute. And then this is a cake pop that looks like Jack Skellington. Oh, but then there's more. It looks like we've got a Minnie Mouse witch cupcake. Looks like her ears are made of Oreo cookies. And then I think we've seen this a dozen times. This looks like a brownie with those classic Disney sprinkles on top. This is so cute. I have to admit, I was dying to get this because I love anything Hocus Pocus, but it's not as cute in person, I have to tell you. All right, so big thanks to Steve for letting me stop and run in there quick. He was like, we have to go. I'm like, I just want to look at this real quick. But I am glad I looked. You didn't hear, but I recorded it. The Hocus Pocus cupcakes are there, but they're not as cute in person as they look online. So we could have passed it.
We could have passed it, but now I've shared the information with all of you. It looks like that Sally whoopie pie is the way to go. It was so adorable, very Instagram worthy. So
all right, we're all about the gram. What?
I should have got it.
No.
And here we are for one more little stint here at Hollywood Studios before we head to the airport.
That's right. So we found ourselves being here probably the most out of all the parks.
I feel like that's how it always is, though. This is like our favorite park.
It is for us. Well, traditionally it's a favorite for Mike, and I definitely enjoy it as well. But now it's one of Caleb's favorites, which is great for the family.
So I think we're gonna try and hit up one more time Slinky Dog Dash and Mickey's Runaway Railway, or Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Let's get it right. I was about to correct you. I was gonna correct you. All right, so normal nature for us, we're rushing. We're gonna try to fit in one more ride before we have to head to the airport. Caleb is all disorganized with upside down masks, but we're gonna try to get to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And of course, we love the front of this ride. It's so beautiful. All right, we made it through. Now we hope that there's not going to be any kind of breakdowns and the ride is running smoothly. All right, so again, we're rushing, but we've got to get one last little bit of happiness in for the little man. Plus, we have like a 4.5-hour flight. Let's try to fit in as much happiness for him before that, right?
Squeeze out every ounce of Disney before we leave.
Yes.
So, a little behind the scenes of the Magic Dads. When you're the father of Caleb, I think you spend more time in this queue than anywhere else in all of Walt Disney World.
I mean, when your kid has a favorite ride, why not? We actually really enjoy it.
It's fun, yeah.
It is. So let's indulge.
So I think one thing we've definitely noticed on this ride, it's best to sit in the middle if you can. You don't want to sit in the last train, and you don't want to sit in the first one either.
You either are too early for the scenes or too late for the scenes.
Yeah, for sure.
So the middle is the perfect sweet spot.
Yep. All right, one last time.
Daddy.
One thing I've never noticed on this ride before is they have the picture of Walt at the train at Disneyland. That's so cool. And just like that, we are out.
It's always bittersweet to leave the parks, but we all know that it's time to get back home, get little man back to his regular schedule, and plan for our next Disney World trip.
Right, exactly. We hope you guys had fun. Thank you for joining us on this video and this adventure. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And from our Magic family to yours, enjoy.